Growing pains are a common thing for kids who are growing up through the young elementary into the middle school and even young adult years. And just because this is a common occurrence between kids as they're going through growth spurts does not mean that it has to be a normal thing that they go through. And oftentimes when kids are going through these growing pains, it ends up with them affecting their sleep, it affecting their daily activities, from playing sports and being active. So this video, we want to talk about what goes on, what causes these growing pains, and also we want to give you a drug-free, very safe and effective solution as to how we can help with those growing pains that your kids are going through. So as we start, we want to talk about how the growing pains occur, what goes on. And as kids are going through a growth spurt, and the most common explanation of this is obviously the rapid growth of their bones as they grow. It affects the musculature and everything around those joints, the ligaments and tendons and muscles, and they're having trouble keeping up as the rapid growth of the body occurs. Those ligaments, tendons, muscles, they get inflamed and irritated and stretched and tense due to the rapid growth. And while that does occur, there is another facet of that we don't often think about, and that's the neurological impact of the sensory nerves in those surrounding muscles, ligaments, and joints as they're going through the growth spurt. And as a kid is growing, what we don't think of is, neurologically speaking, the body is investing so much into that growth process, that oftentimes, and the evidence of that is that oftentimes as kids go through growth spurts, other areas of their life are also affected. Their mood changes. Maybe they have some focus issues or some sleep issues or some immune challenges as they go through these growth spurts. And that's just not random. That's not just oh, well, that's just happening. The reason for those downfalls or those kind of backsliding in some of those other emotional, immune behavioral stuff occurs is because the nervous system is shifting into a state of stress. The nervous system becomes more stress dominant during these growth phases because growing is a stress on the body. Think about it like exercise. When we exercise and we stress a muscle, that is a stress on that muscle, and oftentimes we're sore after that workout or lifting that weight because the body is adapting to that stress that we put on ourselves. So growth and development is no different. When a kid is going through a growth spurt, the sensory neurology within the body, which is what causes us to feel things like pain and inflammation and aches, the sensory system is on high alert because the nervous system is overwhelmed with growing. So, chiropractically speaking, the one way that we are able to help is by balancing the body's neuromuscular system through safe, gentle chiropractic adjustments. You're going to take the extra stress and tension off those muscles that they are normally having during that rapid growth process. Also, when we apply a chiropractic adjustment to the nervous system, it has a calming, relaxing effect to the brain and to that central nervous system, which decreases those on high alert sensory systems that we talked about earlier. So by balancing range of motion and symmetry and the tone of the musculature of the body through chiropractic care, that is going to decrease stress and tension on the nervous system, which is going to decrease the occurrence of those aches and pains. And then also from the sensory aspect of things, it is going to calm that sensory system to put ease to the pain and inflammation associated with those growth spurts as well. And when you calm the nervous system, those secondary effects that we talked about, like behavioral, immune struggles, sleep struggles that sometimes go hand in hand with growth spurts, are going to be lessened and balanced as well, because we are affecting the calming, the balancing aspect of the central nervous system. We are taking the nervous system from stress mode, fight or flight, overwhelm, sensory overload, to rest and digest, relax, grow, rest, build, develop, and growth mode, which is called the parasympathetic side of the nervous system, to be kind of scientific with you. So, if you are experiencing, or your kid is experiencing growing pains due to growth spurts, maybe they're in sports, maybe they're in activities that can sometimes amplify those due to the stress of that sport or activity on top of the stress of the growth spurt, please reach out to us, because we would love to show you and let you know how we can help your son or daughter go through those growth spurts in a much more comfortable way, without having to take ibuprofen and Tylenol, every single day for months at a time to help ease the aches and pains associated with growth. So thanks for watching this video, and we'd love to talk to you soon. And stay tuned for some upcoming videos that we have as we go throughout the rest of the month. Thanks, guys.